Okay, hello. How is everybody? Good to be here. Uh, Today, what day is it? It is was it Wednesday? Yes, losing my days. Wednesday, 21st of May. Hope everyone's having a good day. I certainly am. Jane's working quite hard at the moment, so not seeing much of her, but it's all good for the coffers, as they say. Um, OES wise, no updates for you today. Had a look in the OES, there's nothing new there. Just a reminder, please, to make sure that if you are one of the people that are listening to my lives, that you take what I say in the correct terminology. As you saw, I had to do a post yesterday because for some unknown reason, people said that there was going to be a webinar this week. Didn't say that. I said if there is going to be a webinar this week, I'll let you know, or it will be in the OES. So let's not take things out of context with what I've said, please, because it ends up myself and Chris and other people having to run around to try and get things taken down. It literally at 5 minutes, Chris messaged me, said, have you seen this? Anyway, there you go. So anyway, hope everyone's having a good day. And I posted up the video with Marty, Zach, Chris and Julie up on this channel. If you haven't seen it already, it really is worth watching to see our brother Marty DeGarmo. Looking tired, isn't he? You know, and obviously he's in the right place in hospital at the moment. He's got some rehab coming up as well. So we all obviously put him in our thoughts and prayers and for a very speedy recovery. He needs to obviously get himself better because we miss the guy. Anyway, as always, I'll try and bring something to the table so that it obviously helps you guys. And as always, myself and Chris have to rattle our brains a little bit. But I'd actually made a note of this. What is character? And the reason I made a note of it is because I saw a reel last week, I think it was, from somebody that you guys probably know. And if you're obviously from Pakistan, you definitely know Imran Khan. He was the Pakistan leader for a while, for quite a long while actually. English people know him if you're into cricket because he played cricket in the UK for a very long time as well. And I think his wife at the time was called Jemima, if it springs to mind. Anyway, it was a very short reel about character, and I want to play it to you now. And obviously we will start talking about it afterwards. So let's share the screen and see if I can get to the right place. Entire screen. Okay, just make sure that you can all see it and hear it, or see the shared screen. If we can do that first, that would be great. Let's have a look. Okay, just put in the chat if you can see it. That would be great. The screen itself, and then I shall play the video. Not yet read, thank you, John. Just bear with me then. Okay, so there we go. Let me just bring that up then. And here we go. Okay, let me just get back to the right screen. And okay, did we all see that? And did we all hear it? More to the point, if you can just put in the chat. No. Right, one that went on then. Let me try one more time. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Jean. Last go at it then. Let's see if we can manage to do it this time. Present. Let's try going this way then.
Is your real identity. Money and fame are temporary. Wealth and status may bring recognition for a while, but they do not define who you truly are. What remains in people's hearts, and more importantly in the sight of Allah, is your honesty, kindness and integrity. A person with good character earns respect that lasts beyond a lifetime, while riches and fame fade away like dust in the wind. True success is not in how much wealth you accumulate, but in how you treat others, how sincere you uphold justice, and how steadfastly you stand by your principles. The Prophet Muhammad said, "The best among you are those who have the best character." No amount of money can buy the love and trust that good character earns. So focus on building a reputation that is based on truth, humility, and sincerity, because in the end, it is your character, not your wealth, that will define your true legacy in this world and the hereafter.
Okay, let me just come out of that now. Okay, let me see just who's that there. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we've just seen the video, and the reason I wanted to bring it today is because character is something that I wanted to talk about. And as you listen to Imran Khan there, really was very insightful as to why certain people focus on their character rather than focusing, like a lot of people do, on money. Why? Because as Imran was saying, that you're not going to be remembered for your money. You're going to be remembered for your humanity, your sincerity, your truth, your humility. All of these things are what you will be remembered for. And this is why it's so important that when you are in the online space specifically, that you focus on your character more than the goal of earning money, because this is the stuff that's going to stand you apart from a lot of other people. People have feelings, don't they, about other people? It didn't feel right, or I didn't trust him, or all these sorts of things. And that is because of the character of the person that you are dealing with. And being of good character stands you in very good stead moving forward. Now, the reason I brought it up is because I thought a lot of what Imran Khan was saying there is appertaining to our CEO, Ash Mufareh. If you think about it, if you think about what is his goal, what is he trying to achieve? He is trying to achieve the humanitarian part of business in the online space by giving everybody the same ability for us all to achieve our own goals financially and above and beyond. That is a good part of his character. Humility is also a big trait of our CEO Ash Mufareh, isn't it? He is very much into how he is very humble within what he does. He says it on so many occasions that he doesn't look at what he's doing for a financial gain. He's doing it because he wants other people to succeed. And of course, truth as well. There's also other parts as well. Characteristics of leadership is a very big part of what we see on a daily basis within our business. Character-based leadership emphasizes ethical behavior, honesty, and integrity. And examples include a leader who prioritizes fairness in decisions, demonstrates compassion, and models accountability by taking responsibility for their actions. This approach focuses on the leader's inner values and how they translate into actions that inspire and build trust with a team's organization. Now, some of the characteristic traits within leadership are integrity, accountability, courage, empathy, humility, compassion, justice, and transparency. And a leader who consistently prioritizes ethical behavior, even when it might be more expendent to compromise their principles, really is showing what that character of that person is. Also, a leader who openly admits mistakes, takes corrective action and learns from them, demonstrates humility and also accountability. A leader who listens attentively to team members, values their input, and makes decisions that reflect their diverse perspectives. And also a leader who empowers their team by delegating tasks, providing support, and fostering a collaboration environment. And also a leader who demonstrates courage by taking unpopular stands, advocating for positive change, and inspiring others to do the same. Again, when I'm looking at these certain keywords and I start researching them, it really is almost amazing how many of the things that I've just read out, what other people have said, always draw me back to our CEO, Ash Mufareh. He's got all of those traits. Maybe not every single one of them, but certainly more of those traits than he hasn't got. And this is why I think it's really important not only to listen to our CEO, to understand what he's trying to say, but the character of the man in front of us is a huge importance as well. It tells a tale, the story of Ash Mufareh. If you look back at what he's done and how he's done it, why he's put things in place, that's all part of his character of wanting to be truthful, have humility, sincerity, putting others before him. And also part of what I read out to you as well is a leader who openly admits mistakes, takes corrective action, and learns from them, demonstrating humility and accountability. Don't you think that's what's happening at the moment to a certain extent? Don't you think that that is all part of his accountability, that he wants to make things right, that he wants this next phase to be extra special for all of us? This is his accountability of learning from the mistakes he's made, but also in a very humble way. He's admitted his mistakes, he's admitted he did things wrong, but he also is not taking full accountability for everything that went wrong. Why? Because others did the harm to us. This is why I think this topic about character, and yesterday's topic as well, about reinventing, is very important within the growth of all of us and how we are moving forward into the next phase. I think if we can understand that sometimes you have to make the hard decisions, and that is a good trait to have as far as a leadership characteristic is concerned, then you'll fully understand that we are in an awfully beneficial position by having somebody who is prepared to make those difficult decisions. Otherwise, change wouldn't happen, because sometimes it's a lot easier to ignore and to allow things to carry on than it is to draw a line and say stop and then change and moving forward. This is what our CEO did. This is what he said. I'm taking back full control of Onpassive. I am the one who's now in charge. I am the captain of the ship. Hard decisions to make, especially when there was so much going on behind the scenes that we didn't know about, which we are starting to learn a little bit more. What a strong character it takes to make those decisions. It could have gone so much worse than it has done. That was really a gamble that he was prepared to take. Why? Because he wasn't happy with the status quo. He wasn't prepared to let it go on any longer. He wasn't prepared for us to suffer because of other people's greed. He decided to do something about it, and that was the change that he put in place. This is a sign of a good character. This is a sign that we know we have got a good leader in our CEO, because he was prepared to take that risk, to change direction, take us to a new place, knowing that he wouldn't be able to take everyone with him. Why? Because certain people don't believe, certain people aren't prepared to move and to change. That's their loss, not ours. So I wanted to talk about character for a little while, to say that I believe that is part of his driving force for the future. Why? Because what the character of the person is what you remember him by. You don't remember how many millions somebody has. You don't remember all those sort of things. You just say, yeah, he's a rich guy in a graveyard. It means nothing. But a true character of somebody who has done something good because of those characteristics that they have, now they start getting remembered. They get remembered for the things that they have done, to have the strength to make the strong decisions that you have to make sometimes. I believe that we have that guy in Ashmi Farah. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this topic on what is it, character. I certainly enjoyed researching it, and I will come back tomorrow, same time, same place, with another little snippet for us to discuss whilst we're waiting for our CEO, and hopefully it will help us all keep together. That's it from me. Bye for now.